Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Enobly. Welcome to this amazing channel. Yes, do well to subscribe to our channel. If you like our video, then like our videos as well. You could share to your friends as well. Thank you so much. Let's move into the video. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing some red flags. It's a red flag video. I remember I've done a particular video on red flag before now. Yes, I have, and I'm still going to do more. The more I discover some other red flags, the more I update you guys. Yes, the reason why I really want to talk about red flag is because I see so many marriages out there suffer or are now struggling with things that they actually would have taken note of while they were dating this particular guy. Okay, red flags are not something. It's not something you should ignore. It's not something you should just be like, oh, it doesn't matter. Because sometimes we see red flags. Most of the time, there are always red flags in our relationship, but somehow we just like ignore them and be like, oh, it doesn't matter. It will change. It doesn't really matter. No, darling, you need to take note of red flags. Red flags are actually there to help you. Imagine something is there to help you and you are ignoring it. At the end of the day, you start crying and be like, oh, I thought he would change. I thought, no, you don't need to think he would change. Take note of these things. Red flags are indicators. They are actually there to help you know what you can take, what aligns with your values and what does not align with your values. For me, you should be lucky that there's something like red flags, because when a guy displays some red flags, it just tells you that okay, this guy is not the one. It just makes you know faster, know quicker that okay, I don't need to waste my time with this guy because of this. Imagine if there was nothing like red flags. You have to wait till you get into marriage, then before you start seeing red flags. So I'm really happy that there is something like red flags in a relationship. So you should take note of it. Do not commonize it, do not ignore it. Take note of red flags because it's actually there to help you. Okay, I'm going to listen out some points now. I think about 4 or 5 points that you should take note of. All right. The first point I'm going to be discussing is you're in a relationship with this guy, probably for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and he hasn't asked you to be exclusive with him. He has not said anything like, oh, baby, let's go exclusive, or something like he doesn't call you girlfriend. If a guy does not tell you, baby, my girlfriend, or he doesn't call you girlfriend, and you are there thinking you're in a relationship with that guy, well, you're just joking. You're joking. He is passing a message to you. He calls you his friend. Probably when he's with his friends, he called you his friend. Oh, Daniel, meets my friend. That says a lot. It says a lot that this guy is not that into you, he's not that committed. For God's sake, when a guy really likes you, he wants you to be exclusive. He tells you straight out from the beginning, like, I like you, I really want to have you for myself, I want to be for you as well. He calls you girlfriend, he's proud to call you my girlfriend, my baby, anywhere, no matter, even when his parents are there, he calls you baby girl. Like, so take note of these girls. Don't let guys now cajole you, because sometimes the guys may try to be defensive, and maybe when you try to complain about the father, oh, baby, what did you just call me? You called me your friend in front of Michael. And you'll be like, Michael, I didn't want him to know. Michael is kind of very problematic. I know why I did that stuff. It's for your good, babe. Forget that thing. It doesn't matter. It's what I feel for you that matters. They try to be defensive. It's not what you feel for me that matters. It's the impression you give to other people around that matters. It's what you call me around your friends that matters. It's what you call me around people that matters to you that matters. It's what I know that we are doing that matters. So don't deceive me, because guys can be very smart. They can be very cunning. When you complain, they'll be like, oh, forget that thing. It doesn't matter. I could call you my friend, and you, in my heart, you mean so much to me. It doesn't matter. And the girl will be like, okay, that's true. And he will even give you an example. Have you not seen guys that call their girlfriend everywhere, call their girlfriend baby, and they are still cheating, and they still end up disappointing the girl? It doesn't matter. It's the heart that matters. My darling, it's not just the heart. Guy, forget that thing. It's not just the heart. It's what you call me that matters. It's what we are into that matters. You need to tell me what we are doing. We need to know what we are doing, so that I don't end up being in a situationship. So that I don't end up imagining in my head that, oh, I'm in a relationship, whereas in your own head you know that you're just having fun. Take note of these girls. Do not take it for granted. When a guy calls you his friend, oh, my friend, or he has never said anything like, okay, let's date, I want you to be my girlfriend. He's just trying to use his head. Now, at least for me to come close, you should know that this is what I want. I cannot know. You have to tell me that this is what you want. You have to tell me that this is what we are doing. All right? Take note of these girls. If he calls you my friend, at that moment, correct it. If he's not ready to correct it or define what you guys are into, run for your dear life. Pull your shoes, pack it up, and run. It's a red flag. It's a warning that this guy is not that into you. He's just after the cookie. And the moment he gets the cookie, he's out. You don't want that. So the second point I'm going to be talking on, it's he lacks interest in you, or his lack of interest in you. Okay, you just met this guy probably a month, 2 months, 3 months, and you ask him a lot of questions. You are so interested, you're enthusiastic, you want to know, okay, what's up, your family, what about your brothers? He tells you, "Oh, I have a sister, she's 3 years old, she's so cute," and be like, "Oh wow." You see the interest you put into hearing or knowing so much about him. He doesn't put that same interest into knowing a lot about you. In fact, you guys go out on a date, he's telling you everything about him, about his family, about his sister, about this, about, and he never asks you, baby, okay, what's up? What about you? Do you have brothers? Do you have sister? How was your childhood like? How was your secondary school like? How was your, he never asks you anything like that. What was your experience with it? He's not even interested. Well, it's a red flag. It's a total red flag. He just wants to tell you all the things you want to know. But you know, obviously you're in love, you like this guy, you want to know so much about him. Okay, like, do you like basketball? You'll be like, yes. Oh, you love, oh, that's so sweet. Really? I like guys, I like basketball. You know, you are aligning to everything he says. But when at least you expect that same interest back, he's not giving it back to you. He doesn't want to know anything about you. He hasn't asked you anything about your ambition, about your childhood. I'm not talking about love bombing here, but I mean genuine interest to want to know somebody. When a guy loves you, he really wants to know you. He's not love bombing you. He really wants to know you. He wants to know how was your growing up like. He wants to know your ambition. What are your goals? What are your plans? What are you doing now? Okay, what are you doing towards making your business better? You see that genuine interest. But for a guy who's not that interested, he's not interested. He's totally not interested. He doesn't ask you anything about yourself. You've been seeing this guy for 1, 2 months. He has not even doesn't even know anything about you. And sometimes you ask yourself, like, this guy doesn't even know anything about me. It's a red flag. It is a red flag. Okay, take note of this. If this guy is always wanting to tell you everything you're asking, he's telling you because you're asking him, so he needs to keep up the conversation, but he doesn't know how to ask you back. It's not real. Where a guy that genuinely really likes you, that is interested in you, wants to really know you for who you are. Trust me. So take note of. So here's, guys, we are moving on to the third point. Okay, the third point is he has never posted you on his stories, on his WhatsApp, on his Facebook or his Instagram. For God's sake, a lot of we all have a various social media platform these days. So at least if you are not on WhatsApp, actually you should have posted you on Instagram. If he has never posted on Instagram, at least he should have posted you on TikTok. But in situation whereby he has never posted you in any of this platform, my darling, take note of this. Is a red flag. Watch out for that guy. My God, are you a ghost? Why do you want to hide me? Why are you hiding the girl? Is she a ghost? When a guy hides you like this, something is not right. Something is not right. Sometimes the guy comes up with the excuse like, oh, I'm not much of a social media person. I'm a very private person. I really don't like bringing out my special thing in public. I don't like my life in the public. Well, I'm not talking about life in public. At least, my dear, my darling, on her birthday, at least post a picture. You will still see guys giving excuses like, I just don't like doing things like that and all that. Some even go as muting every other person, and only you are seeing your picture. So guys, it's a red flag if this guy has never posted you. He's ghosting you, he's hiding you. He has never posted you in even stories that at least within 24 hours it's already out. He has never posted your picture. He tells you he's a private person. In fact, from the day you met him, he has already started telling you how private he is, because he knows that you will request, you will ask him sometimes that, maybe you've never posted my picture. It's a red flag. It is a red flag. When a guy is into you, a guy really likes you, even if he's not a social media person, at least on your special days, he will post your picture. If not special days, once in a while, you will see him just posting it out there. You can't be too private to the point that something that means a lot to you, your baby boo, your girl, the girl you say you claim to love, you can't even post a picture for once. For once, take note of it. Observe, watch that guy. Just fix your eyes on that guy. Something is not right. So we are moving on to the fourth point. I hope you're taking note of this, guys. Okay, the fourth point is he shies away from meeting your friends or your family members. He doesn't want to see them. Any attempt to see your friends or family member, gives an excuse and be like, no, I don't want to see them now. I know that it's a red flag. It is a red flag. When a guy likes you, a guy is really into you, he wants to meet the people that matter to you. He wants to meet the people that are dear to you. He wants them to know that he loves you. At that point, he's still trying to win your hearts. He wants you to really know that he's real. So at that point, he wants to also tell these people how much you mean to him because he's in love. I don't know if you guys understand. When a guy is in love, at that 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, the love is still sweet now. So at that point, you want to meet the people that matter to this girl. Oh, your friends. Okay, let them come now. You want to like treat your girlfriend special where her friends are so that they will know that you really like her. You want her family members. You want, if possible, you want to see her brother. You want to see her sister. You want them to know that I love your sister. Yes, when a guy likes you, he will not be shying away from meeting your friends. Any guy that says, I don't want to meet your friends, he's hiding something. He's hiding something. Either he has a girlfriend somewhere or he just doesn't want a situation whereby, anything can cast him now. He can just get casted. Maybe your friend now is his girlfriend's friend. So anything can happen. He just wants to be hiding. You guys should be enjoying yourself. This is a red flag. It's a red flag for a guy that is always like he doesn't want to see your friend, he doesn't want to see your family members, always dodging. Okay, maybe on your birthday and your friends are going to be there, there's one excuse. Or there's a family function and you'll be like, okay, for God's sake, you're my boyfriend. My boyfriend should be there. This is a family thing and all that. Even if I don't introduce you to them, but you just want to be there. Okay, but this guy doesn't want to be in that kind of scene where he will meet your brother or your sister because that is you implicating him because to him it's not that serious, he doesn't take you that serious, but him now being in that kind of environment where your family members are, your friends are, you're implicating him, and you're giving your family members the impression that he is a serious person and he doesn't want you to give him that picture. He doesn't want that picture because he knows that he's just for the play, just for the cookie. Take note of this. Don't take it for granted. You're dating a guy, but this guy prefers to call you only at night. Only at night. I understand where you can be in a relationship with someone and you guys decide that okay, we will both be free at night to talk. But this one does not a mutual agreement. He just prefers to call you only at night. Something is not right. He has something he's probably hiding. Not in all cases, but it's a red flag that you need to really look out for, observe, check properly. You could see that there's something this guy is hiding. Okay, the next red flag you should take note of is when you're dating this guy and this guy always likes, not just every time, at a particular period he wants you to always come and pass the night in his house. Your only obligation, your only duty is to pass the night, and in the morning he's looking for how to discharge you. you know for if you're dating someone, for God's sake, when it's done, there's no tension of okay, you have to leave, I'm going to work now, dress up and all that. But you're dating this guy, when it's money, if a ways to discharge you, he tells you, babe, dress up, you're still in bed, I dress up, I really have to meet up. He wants you to leave the house so that he can shut the door, and you are still there thinking you're in a relationship. I really had to bring this point because I know someone who was in this kind of situation then, and somehow she still felt like they were in a good relationship. I told her several times that this wasn't healthy. You can't be in a relationship with a guy in the morning, he's discharging you, he's telling you, baby, I need to go to work, hurry up, dress up, okay? Your sponge is in the bathroom. He's pointing out for something, for someone you want to commit to. You're telling her how she needs to pick up her sponge and some other things from the bathroom. Well, it's a red flag. A guy that always wants you to come and pass the night. In the morning, he's discharging you. When you are the main chick, when a guy likes you, he wants you to be the queen of his world. Anytime you are free in the morning, you can come, do whatever you want to do. You can, there's no restriction, there's no regulation and all that. But for a guy who has, a motive, who just wants to play with you, eat the cookie, who has a plan, these are some of the traits. Hi Angela, what's up? I thought you could come pass the night in my place. To do what now? Pass the night in your place. Is there a party happening in your house? Are they sharing money in your house? What is happening in your house? Nothing is happening, but you just want to come and pass the night. And in the morning, he's telling you, okay, you need to hurry up. I have a meeting to catch up with. Oh, my mom just called me. You can even fake a call and be like, oh, I should come and pick the stuff. All right. You'll be like, oh, my mom just called me to go and pick up something. There's something urgent. And he's not saying you should chill, oh, he's saying dress up and let's go. Red flag. Take note of it. Don't be deceived. No matter how cute that guy is, no matter how much he's an ideal man for you, it's a red flag. That guy does not like you. Run. So the next point is you're dating a guy, your family, your friends, your most people that are very special to you, they don't like him. People that are dear to you don't like him. I'm not talking about a scenario whereby just one person doesn't like him or just two persons. Everybody is saying the same thing. They all don't like him. It's a red flag. It is a red flag. You need to really take your time to see what they are seeing or observe what they are talking about or why they don't like him. It's a red flag. Yeah, I've seen situations whereby one person may not like the person, two may not like it. It's quite understandable. Probably they don't know her. But in a situation whereby you are dating this guy, your sister doesn't like him, your brother doesn't like him, your mom doesn't like him, your friends don't like him. My God, they all can't be wrong. There's something they are saying that you obviously are not saying. And you're not saying these things because you're in love. And you know, when you're in love, definitely you don't even see anything. Love is blind. We don't see when we're in love. That's the idea. Most people, when you're in love, they don't see anything. So that's why you're not seeing anything. Calm down and try to see what they are seeing. You will see these signs. It's a red flag. It's a red flag, oh, okay? Because you now you are blind because of love. They are still seeing. Their emotional eye is not blocked. They can see what you are not seeing. So take note of it. Also a red flag. Come to understand what they are talking about. Okay, we are in the last point now, the very last point, which is he's always fond of ghosting and coming back. He disappears and come back. He disappears and come back. Maybe probably in 3 months or in 5 months, you guys may have had a break of like maybe 2 or 3 times break, and you can't even explain what is happening. All of a sudden, you can't get to him and all that. Maybe for 2 weeks, and after that 2 weeks, he comes back and chats you up or calls you, babe, what's up? And you'd be like, what happened? I couldn't reach you. What? You'd be like, oh, something just came up. I had some family. Watch out. That guy, there's something he's hiding. There is something he's hiding, and it's a red flag. For a guy that's always fond of ghosting and coming back, there is something he's hiding. He's probably living a double life. He has a girlfriend or something is not just right. Watch out, look out for such a guy. Because you just started dating this girl, for God's sake. A guy that likes you doesn't want to even give you breathing space. He can even get to the point of love bombing you. I know love bombing is not healthy, but yeah, for some guys that love you, they will do that. But for a guy that loves you, he wouldn't want to just, I believe, just 2 weeks without communicating with you, without talking to you, without even testing you. It might give excuses like, oh, I went offshore and I couldn't call, my phone was bad. Excuses upon excuses. Watch out, there's something, no, there's something that guy is hiding. There is something. It's either he's married, he has a girlfriend, or one thing, one thing, one thing. Watch out. Okay, for guys that always ghost and come back, you should take note of that. You don't want a guy like that in your life that will switch off and switch on, that will go for 1 month and call you back, and in his mind you are there, you always be there, and he expects things to be as normal where it can't be as normal. Take note of it, okay? I'll be dropping lots of red flags videos on this channel because red flags are warning signs. They are warning signs. Let's be observant. Let's take note of red flags. Don't be among those people that ignore red flags. Observe them, pay attention to them.